Hey folks, if you want to have success in your Enagic business, then you have to realize at some point you need to ask for the sale and deal with overcoming objections. This is how you're going to help your customer or client solve their problem and for you to grow your business. The easiest way to deal with objections is to expect them. If you expect them, then you're going to have a game plan of how to deal with them. So in today's video, I'm going to share with you a few secret tips that I've been using for the last 10 years to turn a whole bunch of those no's into yeses and help you effectively grow your business. So stay tuned. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name's Creel Hutchinson. If you're looking to maximize your entrepreneurial journey and explore your Enagic business to the highest levels, you've come to the right place. I invite you to subscribe to the channel. Every week I release a brand new video to help serve you reach your goals. By the way, if you want to stay up to date with me, the best way to do that is to join my newsletter, which can be found on my website, creelhutchinson.com. And if you like the content, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and drop a comment below to say hello. That helps me and the channel to grow. Enough of the small talk. Let's talk about why overcoming objections is crucial to the success of your Enagic business. Being an Enagic distributor means you're in the sales profession. That means you're required to ask for a sale, answer the questions of your customer, and deal with the objections as they arise. Being prepared for all of these scenarios is going to improve your success in this industry, so it's good to invest some time and energy and get the training required. In this video, I'm going to explain why in 10 years dealing with Enagic and sharing this product that I've actually found 80% of all objections come into 3 categories. Is this a scam? This is too expensive? I'm scared. It may not work for me. Those are the 3 questions that most people will arise and have objections around, and we're going to show you how to effectively deal with them. Before we jump into them, I want to give you a magic strategy that has worked for me and millions of other salespeople around the planet, and it's called Feel, Felt, Found Formula. And we're going to be using this as I show you how to deal with the 3 objections, but essentially it comes down to this. I know exactly how you feel. I felt the same way. This is what I found. And I like to always answer with a question at the end so that I get some more information from the person. So I'm going to show you this feel, felt, found formula, but you want to write this down and realize this is the key to dealing with objections. And it's a really great place for the brand new person in a sales profession to get the understanding and the formula of how it works. Important note, whatever the objection is that your client or customer has, you never want to challenge it, and you never want to be confrontational about it. You want to build and stay within rapport. If you are confrontational, this will break rapport and the sale is dead. And there's a big difference between understanding someone's objection and agreeing with someone's objections. My suggestion is you want to find out how you can understand the objection, not necessarily agreeing with it, because there's a very big difference. If you agree with the objection, that means that you agree with the objection and the sale is dead. If you understand the objection and provide a solution for the person to move past the objection, overcome the objection, that is your job as the salesperson. Have you ever heard this one before? Ooh, this is a scam, right? I've been hearing this for years. It really becomes part of our industry. And I'll tell you, it usually comes down to 2 things. 1, people are either uncertain about the technology in the product, or 2, about the business model. In people doing research online, they are often getting caught up in cross-marketing material by our competitors or by health institutes that don't exactly understand what our technology does. So it is best to clarify exactly what the person thinks the scam is. Is it the product? Is it the business? So I would ask a clarifying question of, what do you exactly mean by that? Or, what did you see that suggested that this might be a scam? Or, what did you hear that raises this concern? I ask them to clarify exactly what their problem is. Once I hear their objection, the problem that needs to be solved, then I can respond with the feel, felt, found formula. And it sounds something like this. Okay, great. I know exactly how you feel. I felt the same way when I was introduced to Enagic 10 years ago. I went online and did a bunch of research that suggested that the technology actually didn't even work. and that it can actually be dangerous for me and not medically approved. What I found when I started to do a little bit more research, and I'd love to send you some of that information, was this technology actually has medical studies. It has all the information explained from the scientific point of view. Would you be interested in looking at some of that information that will show you why this company has been promoting this technology as a medical device for the last 45 years? I used the feel, felt, found formula, and then I ended with an invitation for the person to look at the same information that helped me overcome this objection. Let's say the "is this a scam" objection relates to the business model. Here's how I deal with it. Hey, I know exactly how you feel. I felt the same way. When I started to do my research, when I was introduced to this project, I was concerned at all the misinformation online that suggested this was a pyramid scheme, it was a scam, and a general warning not to get involved. But after I did more research, I started to find out some really important things. This company's actually been in business for 45 years. So it's pretty hard, and I'm sure you would agree, it's pretty hard to be a scam and be in business for that long. They have offices around the world. They've been recognized and patented their compensation plan. They've actually been part of the Direct Selling Association, which is the industry standard for the home-based business arena. After I found all that information, I really came to realize that this Enagic company and project has a very long and successful history that I felt comfortable moving forward with. Would you be interested in looking at some of the information that I saw that helped me understand that the company and the business model are totally legit and actually very, very successful for a motivated entrepreneur to be involved with? I'm using the feel, felt, found, and asking a question at the end to invite my prospect to look at a little bit more information to overcome this objection. This formula works really, really well, and I encourage you to practice it. Have you ever heard this objection? It's a little bit expensive. Whenever I hear this, I completely relate because when I heard it too, I felt the same way. This is how I would handle this objection. Hey, I know exactly how you feel. I felt the same way. I was a little bit shocked when I first heard that this was a $5,000 water technology because I had never purchased something of that nature for my health. But what I found when I started to do more research is that the price is really indicative of the quality and the benefits you're going to receive long term. This is not a fly-by-night operation. This is one system that you're going to purchase and have for the next 25 years. And so, would you be interested in looking at some of our financial options that can allow you to purchase this system for as low as $0 down and $100 a month? Do you see how I used the feel, felt, found and invited them once again to look at some more information? You always want to be asking questions in your sales and overcoming objection process. This is very, very important. Never assume that you know exactly what the prospect is talking about or what their perspective are. When a prospect tells you something as an objection, you need to clarify that if that's actually what they mean. Far too often, especially for new people in sales, we take the first thing this client will say and we take it as gold, like, oh, yeah, it's too expensive. I guess that means no. That doesn't necessarily mean no. That means they think it's too expensive. So did I when I first got introduced to this. That's what most people will say. The people who buy this product also think it's a little bit of expensive. That's not an objection, that's a deal breaker. That's just something that's an inconvenience for them that's getting in the way. So your job is to show them that there's different ways to get the product, maybe to look at some of our lower entry units for $3,000, $4,000 instead of the K8 at $5,000. Invite them for third-party financing, maybe they've got credit cards, and have a conversation about what's their affordability and access to credit. This is you overcoming that objection. If someone says to me, hey, this is really expensive, this is what I say. I know exactly how you feel. I felt the same way. But what I found actually is the most expensive thing is getting sick. Having this product for the last 10 years has actually saved me thousands of dollars in my health. It's optimized my standard of living. I feel more healthy and alive, and I know that has directly saved me money in times where I would have gotten sick or lost, production from work. This has been a game changer. Would you be interested to take a look at a little bit more of the benefits so you can understand how owning this technology will actually save you money long term by optimizing your health today? Once again, I use the feel, felt, found and invite them to look at some more information so that I'm building up the case. I'm building up the logic around why this system actually makes sense for them. The third and most common objection I hear is something like this: I don't think this is going to work for me. What the person is actually telling you is, I'm scared. I'm afraid. I have fear that other people can be successful here, but I'm not going to be successful. So this is directly related to the business opportunity. Maybe they've had poor experiences in the past where they joined stuff and it didn't work out. Or maybe people in their life are telling them, hey, this is not going to work, or you can't do this. Your job here is to really be the leader and show the person what's possible. Here's how I would handle this objection. Hey, I know exactly how you feel. I felt the same way. When I was looking to get involved in here, this was a big investment for me, and I was worried that I wasn't going to be able to be successful. But here's what I found. Our community offers you a strategic game plan that's going to show you exactly step by step what to do. I'm going to introduce you to some people in our community that are just average people, just like you, just like me, that have followed our process, followed the steps, and they've become successful. Do you remember Jimmy in the community? And then I would explain how Jimmy's story is. Maybe there's Lisa, then you explain what happened to Lisa. You want to be able to give real life testimonials of people in your community who are just average people that followed the game plan that you're going to give this person, and following that game plan, following the skills, learning within inside the community, helped all of these people overcome this fear and to become successful. Generally, I ask, do you think that Jimmy or Lisa are smarter than you, better looking than you, or luckier than you, that if they can do it, would there be any reason why you couldn't do it? Most people will say, no, I can do it too, because everybody can do this, especially when you offer a game plan. So that's really important to understand. People are scared. In order to overcome this objection, you need a very clear game plan. You need to show them other people in the community who are just like them that are having success, so that they can have their belief know that they can have success here too. In closing, it's really important to remember, sales is like an art form. The more you practice it and the more training you get around it, the better you become. I highly recommend some information by Jordan Belfort, Grant Cardone, Eric Worre, or if you're part of my community, inside of our community, we offer actually a sales training course. What I've shown you today is just a little bit of a fuller course in university level of how to really become an Enagic sales sniper. The more confident you are in the sales process, the more ability you have to drive your business to the highest levels of success. Thankfully, as the brand new person, you don't have to worry about closing all the deals. That's what your sponsor and our online automated system will do for you. We take care of all the selling and the sales calls. But as you grow in your business and you want to create bigger impact, having these understanding of how to deal with objections and how to take person through a professional sales experience is going to help you grow your customer service and your business. All right, Enagic distributor, I hope these tips today will help you grow your business and have a lot more fun doing it. Reminder, sign up to my newsletter on my website so you can stay up to date with all the secrets that I share on the newsletter. From here, I want to wish you the greatest health, wealth, and lifestyle freedom, and have an amazing day. Thanks for watching. My name is Creel Hutchinson. I help entrepreneurs create success faster. If you like this content, then you're going to love these 2 videos I picked out for you. To find out how you can create more health, wealth, and lifestyle freedom, subscribe to the channel and visit my website, creelhutchinson.com, to learn more.